Hey, what's up you guys? So today I'm actually going to be taking you guys along. The last 2 weeks I've been trying to perfect the perfect restaurant quality meal that I always get whenever I go to like a fancy little like bistro kind of brunch place. And it is a sweet potato hash. It is so good. It's so perfect. It has so many different like vegetables, different meats, usually bacon or like ham or pig in a way. But it's just so good. It's so perfect. And I like, have you ever been at a restaurant and you're like, I could probably make this? Like, it shouldn't be that hard. So that's basically what I did for the last maybe about 2 weeks now. And I'm just gonna take you guys along with me for it. I honestly think that this dish that I made is going to be like a really good like holiday dish for like either Thanksgiving or maybe even Christmas, you never know. But yeah, I just figured it would be something really good, so you will hear my critiques throughout the video because for one, I'm trying to make it pleasing to the eye. Two, I'm trying to make it pleasing to your tummy, and three, I'm trying to make it pleasing for leftovers for the next day, because I feel like that is a good sign of a perfect meal is great leftovers, because I love eating leftovers myself. I hope you guys really enjoy this recipe, and it's technically one recipe, but I made it 3 different ways each time. I just thought I'd kind of play with it. And day 1 of perfecting my favorite dish, I have a larger than life sweet potato here, some petite medley, also have some onions, and I have bacon in the refrigerator and some avocado, and that's basically the whole thing. I can add more things to it, but I want to get the texture of the sweet potato correct before I add to it more. This is going to be my first time using my skillet. Is that what it's called? And it got hot really fast. Like, I just turned it on and there's already, you see the steam? You can't. There's already steam coming from it, and I need to soak my sweet potato for about 10 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off and prep everything and then get it going from there. So these have to sit in here for about 10 minutes, I believe. So I'm going to go ahead and cut up everything else. It's tricky. Sweet potatoes are tricky because they have to soak for 15 minutes, but they also take the longest to cook. So it's like you wish you could just cook everything else and then throw the sweet potatoes in, but you can't. I also have cilantro, which is going to make the whole entire dish probably. And usually I take it out of the plastic and put it into a jar, but I just went shopping last night. I also have Brussels sprouts. I don't know if I want to try that today. Let's go ahead and try it. Let's try it. I found half a tomato, or a third of a tomato, in the fridge from last night's burgers, so I think I'm going to go ahead and use this as well. Can't decide. I think I'm going to just go ahead and try it out. So this is supposed to be the most important part of sweet potatoes, because you have to soak them in water for 15 minutes, like I said, and then the part that I always skip for whatever reason, I don't know if it's just because I'm going too fast or my brain just blocks it out. I don't know, but you have to lay down paper towels and actually like pat them with a paper towel. You ready? I forgot the bacon. This is actually turning out really, really good. I mean, it looks really good. The last few times that I have tried to make this, my sweet potatoes have just gone to complete mush and didn't stay like in their original form. And they're actually supposed to get a little bit more crispy. So I have it turned up to right about 400 right now. Wow, look at that steam. So definitely need to do the paper towel method every single time. I'm really just waiting on my bacon to look 100% and then just give everything a little bit more of a crispy, almost burnt. I like my food burnt. Like, I like it as well as it can be cooked. Like my vegetables especially, I think them having like a burnt black crispy edge to them almost brings out like a sweetness. Like with Brussels sprouts and sweet potatoes especially, the blacker the better, baby. Let's go ahead and do a smell check. You can definitely smell like every element that's in this. It's so good. I can't see any of the tomato, but I can smell it. The onion, I can definitely smell. Brussels sprouts, very potent smell. The bacon that I used is like a smoked pepper bacon, and it's so good, especially for like adding to recipes and not just eating like straight up just bacon. So good to throw it in with stuff. The sweet potatoes smell amazing, which is another thing I noticed. Without patting the sweet potatoes, I feel like all the smell kind of got lost, and now I can clearly smell the sweet potato. Don't you hate when that happens? Would have been a perfect over medium egg and decided to spill out on me. Alright, so let's go ahead and do a taste test, and I do this anyway. I'm a psycho, honestly. I critique all of my food to like the highest degree. Like, never been to culinary school, never taken a cooking class, nothing, and I'm just like, why isn't it perfect? Why isn't it like 5-star restaurant quality? So if you guys do that too, leave a comment below and we can cook together and criticize the hell out of ourselves. But this, it looks so good. It's not like if I was going to be serving it to people, I would want it to look a little more like a little bit more pleasing, I guess. The way that I had it at the restaurant was everything was just kind of stacked on top of each other. They didn't do the sweet potatoes this way. They cut them in like a wedge style and had everything wedge style, and then had like the petite medley potatoes just underneath as like a crumble. It was amazing. I'm gonna get there. But this looks really good. I just did 1 egg. And I'm going to try to do a scoop of everything. I have Brussels sprout, sweet potato. Let's do a regular potato. Just get it a little bit of crunch there. And some egg, first bite. That is good. That's really good. Okay. Critiques. Still not completely pleased with the sweet potato. It's good. It's just not how I want it to be. I definitely got some cilantro and onion in that scoop. So maybe I need to up how much cilantro and onion I use so it's divided equally into each bite. You see that?
That is good. Okay, so next time I do this, I think what I'm gonna do is chop the Brussels sprouts a little more fine because I just cut them into fourths. And I am a Brussels sprout lover. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you know I eat like 3 pounds of Brussels sprouts a week. So I thought they would be fine. But I think just for the flavor of it, they should be cut a little more fine. Needs to be more onion and more cilantro. I don't taste a whole lot of the other potato that I used, but it is in there and it is adding crunch, so I like that. The bacon is perfect. The bacon is so, so good. I would rate this, not judging on looks because I do want to perfect how it looks. I'd rate it a 6 out of 10. So let's keep working on it. Okay, first things first, it actually smells better today than it did yesterday. Crazy, but that's exciting because it's a good meal to take home and give to people as leftovers. So I'm happy about that. And taste it today. Today I didn't do the egg over it because Donovan woke up just as it was done, and it's too hard making eggs when he's up and wanting me. Oh. I just got a piece of bacon, and the olive oil really got into the bacon flavor, and it's a really nice mixture. Oh gosh. So I wonder if I was to prep this the night before and do it the next day fresh, if it would even be better, like if all the flavors and smells would mix together nicely. I'm really just trying to perfect this because I think it's a really great holiday meal. Like it looks like fall. It's green, it's dark greens, dark browns, oranges. You could add some corn in it. You could add some corn in it for some yellow. Maybe some bell pepper for some red color. What else would be red? That would be good. I don't know if bell pepper would be that great in here. I guess just more tomato, maybe fresh tomato, instead of like keeping it as a topper. I was also thinking about this last night, grating different cheeses, like a pepper jack cheese, and then just having it to put on top of the egg. And that might bring in some nice color. The leftovers, this is a 7 out of 10, I'd say. 8 out of 10. Yep.
Horrible.
Tastes pretty good. I like it.
What do you think's in it?
Well, I can see that there's a bunch of stuff in it. I don't know. What's in it? Is there onions in it? I don't know.
Do you taste the onion?
Is there onion in the eggs or something?
No.
Brussels sprouts are in it?
Uh-huh.
There's sweet potato. It looks like there's a little bit of bacon.
Yep.
And there's regular potato and egg. What is it?
It's onion and cilantro.
Oh, yeah, onion and cilantro.
It's not a whole bunch. I almost did avocado slices on top, but it doesn't look that presentable, so I'm not doing the avocado till it looks presentable. I didn't get the sweet potatoes right. Ugh, I'm not happy.
It's good.
I haven't tasted it yet, but I'm not happy with the
I
presentation.
like the bacon.
The bacon's crisp.
Bacon's good.
All right. So today is the third day trying to perfect this breakfast for myself, and I need to clean out my skillet because I've been frying french fries and different stuff in here. We did chicken nuggets in here last night and they turned out so good. And then I ruined my coffee today. I didn't put enough coffee grounds, which never happens. So I might be making a new pot of coffee because I need to wake up. Look at how, like, veiny he is. He looks like when Squidward had all those muscles. You know what I mean? So I do have everything chopped up and soaking and then just chopped up and waiting here. And then I think it's just better if I chop up the bacon last and throw it in like whenever it only has a few minutes before it's done, because I've seen that it just tastes a lot better that way, and like the bacon's not too done. It's kind of perfect. My sous chef is getting sleepy, so we have to go ahead and wrap this up. Maybe I'll cook it while he's down for his first nap. Wow, this looks awesome. I'm so happy with how this one turned out. Oh gosh, can't wait. So today I made it a little bit differently and it turned out really good. I haven't tasted it yet, but it smells so delicious. Today I used corn, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, sweet potato. Of course, I didn't have my Idaho potatoes, so I subbed that out for the corn. And then I added onion, cilantro, and some garlic, I believe. And that's about it. And it looks so beautiful. That is fall in a bowl, honestly. Like, so beautiful. So this time, since Donovan was already awake, I really didn't time anything out. Like before, when I've made it the last few days, I would like stand there and stir it the whole time that it was in. This time I just threw it all in and I was busy doing other stuff. So it probably sat in there for maybe 20-ish minutes. I did kind of tinker with the temperature a bit. But everything turned out really good. I definitely need to start using coconut oil. I know that is such a healthier alternative than using butter, and it's a different taste, honestly. I'm a purist anyways. I don't use seasonings. I don't use salt and pepper too much. I really just like the actual flavors of the vegetables. So I feel like the coconut oil will be a much better alternative to butter, and then maybe just bring out some more of that natural flavor from the vegetables as well that I love. And like I said, I do like my vegetables like almost burnt, very crispy. Let me show you a Brussels sprout. That's kind of my normal Brussels sprout. Like if they can look like they were on the grill, that's what we're aiming for. And I do use my iron skillet to cook a lot of the time, and then the skillet I used today I've been using a lot more, and I like how they turn out, so it's nice. So today I actually didn't put any bacon or egg in my dish. I just, like I said, I kind of just ran out of time with Donovan wanting to go down for a nap, and I figured a meatless dish for the day would be really nice because I'm probably going to have meat later on for dinner. It is mine and Devin's 3-year anniversary today, so that's why I also wanted to make this today. Just something to start me off really good for the day, make my stomach look a little snatched up because I am wearing some skinny jeans tonight. So I just thought one really good, hearty, healthy meal just to start my day off right would be really great, and then not doing any meat because I'll have the meat later. Something that I may be changing out in this recipe is just making it a little bit more kid friendly, because I do want Donovan to be able to eat this as well. Yeah, so maybe I'll just tinker with it a bit, and I'm not going to do another video on that. I will just show you guys that over on my Instagram. So if you're not following me over there, please go ahead and do so now. Thank you guys for coming along with me on this ride. I really like how each dish turned out. Same basic ingredients in all three, and I just kind of just mixed them up a little bit differently, and they all had a little bit different of a taste, and it's really just about that with vegetables. I really like how each dish turned out. Same basic ingredients in all three, and I just kind of just mixed them up a little bit differently, and they all had a little bit different of a taste, and it's really just about that with vegetables. Just the way that you chop them and the way that you prepare them can turn out differently every time. So please do go ahead and post it to your Instagram and tag me in that. I would love to see what you guys come up with, and love to see what different ingredients you guys use. I am starting to do a little bit of a mini series for Donovan for his bedroom makeover and his first birthday party prep. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do that now so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. It is completely free to subscribe. I didn't know people didn't know that. So it's no cost to you at all. It's really just helping out my channel. Giving it a thumbs up and a subscribe is honestly the best thing you can do for me. Thank you guys so much for always watching and commenting. I will see you guys on the next one. Peace out, guys.